Hello everyone, welcome back to Crossword. Today's Wednesday, March 19th. I guess this video is coming out kind of late because I forgot to do it earlier this morning. Oh well, that's life. If you're scheduling your life around my crossword videos, you need to get a life, buddy. I kid. I'm sure you could watch it on the lunch break or whatever. Very reasonable. Big acronym in insurance. I don't know. Symbols of wisdom? An eye is kind of a symbol of wisdom. An owl is a better symbol of wisdom, though. Blank devil. There's such a thing as a she-devil. I don't know if that's like... Is that realistic enough? Toronto winter hours. That's on the East Coast, right? So Eastern... I always forget which is which. In the winter... Is it standard time? I'll never learn this in my whole life. I don't know which is which. It can't be. It must be daylight time, right? No, it was standard. Okay. Otis Redding. So how can I learn this? I think the idea is I should connect it to spring forward and fall back. Back means returning to the normal setting, right? I mean, it also means going back, setting back the clock, but it's also back to the normal time. So if you're springing forward, then in spring you must be moving into daylight time. And in winter, you're going back to standard time. I always feel like it should be the opposite, though, because you need to save more daylight in the winter, right? There's tons of it in the summer. You don't need to save it. I don't know. What tea kettles do? They boil? I don't know. Chewy fruit-flavored candy. A description of what's depicted visually in this puzzle. Starburst. That is a star bursting. It is she-devil. Tea kettles hiss. Internet instigator, a troll. Blank guard, I don't know. Place to take a break. Is this the word star, perhaps? It must be. A rest area. And then this will say star or something, I assume. Thoroughly enjoyed oneself. Had a blast. Or concerned with plants. OSHA, I guess? Like factory plants. Place to load and unload. I don't know. Article of headgear. Informally, a lid, I guess? Secure as a onesie fastener. You snap on, I guess? Equals are peers. Hairy cousin of TV and film. Cousin It, is he the really hairy guy in Addams Family? I don't really know who's who, but yeah, that's probably Cousin It. Lasting reminder. Do we want scar? Probably not with this down. Part of many keyboard shortcuts. Oh, control. Okay. Oops. Turns out we do want scar. Load and unload. Spin guard. Shin guard. A wharf. Credit for a hockey player. An assist is a thing they credit you with. Courtyards are atria. Broods. Frets. Skills of the past. Lost arts. Schooner filler. Would ale go in a schooner? That doesn't seem right. Aflac, though. The best, class A. I didn't know Aflac was an acronym. That was the only 5-letter insurance word I could think of, and I just had, I don't know, I thought it makes sense, I guess. It just sounds like a nonsense word. Place to sift crime evidence, for short. Like a forensic lab? Something lab? I'm not sure. That really stinks. Would you say barf? That really stinks? Maybe. Fateful day in ancient Rome. The Ides. Darn? It's not that really stinks exactly. I mean, like, you could say it's like, oh, it stinks, it's bad, I don't appreciate it. Not as about odor, but just like it's something unfortunate. You would say darn too, but that seems a little not quite right. Trespass. I don't know. What a pity. Don't know. Coxswain's nightmare? A whirlpool? I don't know. Country. Also, I might be expanding star wrong. Maybe it's R. No, because class A is right. Okay, so this looks right. Country whose flag has 2 green stars in the middle. Beats me. I'm not a flag expert. Karate experts are belts. Oops. Ah. Entrepreneur Kevin O'Leary is a name I've heard of, I think. This must be Syria. Trespass is to intrude. Smallest, I think least is just a fine way to say, like, oh, the least of our problems is the smallest problem. You sure about that? Is it? Okay, so we can definitely write in star in all of these. I was leaving them blank for a bit because I could have been wrong, but it seems now I was not wrong. Toy train. I don't know what you're talking about. A toy train. Day in ancient Rome. A diem, as in carpe diem. Uber Eats. Toy train. Set. What do you mean? A set. Toy train. Like, if you get a set of toys, they're all toys from the same, like, train of... I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me. Toy train, a set. I guess, like... Oh, I got my niece a set for Christmas. Specifically, a toy train set. I don't know. I don't love it. Biblical vessel. The Ark. Well, they put the Bible in the Ark. I know Noah, not Noah. Sorry, the Torah. Oh, Ark. Okay, I was thinking the crossword often talks about arks that you put a Torah in, but in this case they're talking about Noah's Ark. I see, and that is biblical. It's not a vessel to put the Bible in. It's a vessel that's in the Bible. Okay. Disney snowman. Olaf. German term of address. Herr, meaning like sir. What a pity. Oh, me. Give something that extra oomph. Make it pop. Most of Turkey's in Asia, I guess? I'm not much of a geographer. Unfortunate trait for an aspiring composer. Tourette's. A tin ear. Short spoken. Like timid? No, short spoken, not soft spoken. Terse. Kind of skate. Ice. A skate. There's a fish called a skate. I don't know what they're talking about. Astrophysicist Neil, and it is darn, that really stinks. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Coxswain's nightmare. A leak. Poolside Garby. Bikini. FBI lab. I see. Inline skate. Yes. Dough dispensers or ATMs. Most populous inland city of California. What denotes inland, I wonder? But okay, Fresno's in California. I never would have pegged Fresno as a populous. Like, have I ever been to Fresno? Like, I'm sure I've been in the neighborhood. I don't know if I've ever stopped there. Can't think of a reason I'd go to Fresno. Like LA and San Francisco. Yeah, sure. Those are on the coast-ish. I don't know how far inland you have to be to count as inland. You showed a program if you aired it. Doohickeys are they just items? Is that what you want from me? Throat ailment, strep. Winds its way through. I don't know. Common eye ailment. Like strainedness. Awards show nominee, attendee rather, is a nominee. Is it just strain? Eye strain? I guess that's a thing you can say. What might keep you up at night? A bed. What keeps you up at night? Bed seat. Like a bed rest. Bed head. Bed. I don't quite get it. Astronomical event depicted visually in this puzzle. Ah, supernova. The stars bursting. I see. So they have 2 revealers for the theme. That's cute. Fake. I don't know. Sound of a raindrop. Plop. Pitchers. Stats. Expected runs against. Boast from a winner. I won. I don't know. Show enough. That must be yep. A spy. An invasive plant. Get it? Oh, yup, not yep. Sulu was in Star Trek. Named for a sea in the Philippines, apparently. Haughty sound is a snort. You make a lasting impression if you etch. A vacuum, a little vacuum is a vac. Big gala is a bash. Might keep you up at night. It's bed. Nobody has a bed seat, right? That's not a thing? Bed, like sheet, bed spot, bed... Puts the game away, so to speak. Ends it, like you finish the game if you put it away. I don't love that. Sci-fi film whose name means to the stars. That's Ad Astra. Brother in the Lemony Snicket books. Oh, jeez. I never read them. I watched at least some of the first movie. I don't know if I watched the whole thing or not. There's like Count Olaf, right? That's like the only character I know. I don't know who the brother is. Good golf score. Like 18 would be really good. Or 1, depending on your scale. Have the helm you steer. Wends its way through. Snakes its way through. Like a river snakes its way through a valley. Yeah, ends it and beds something. Fake? I don't know. I rule, a winner might boast. Stun gun's a taser. Brother, oh, Klaus. Bed slat holds up the bed, I guess. Good golf score's an eagle. If you fake something, you stage it. Very good. Finally. I mean, I don't know. What am I saying? Finally. It was an appropriate level of difficulty and perfectly enjoyable. I don't mean to say like I'm mad at the crossword for some reason. Practical joke. Not a pun exactly, but a prank. Halloween costume that often includes overalls and a fake mustache. Mario, I guess. Best picture winner? I don't know. Ingredient in beer and bread. Yeast. Have in one's possession. You own it. You groan at puns. You air something. Total legend is the goat. BLT has mayo. Anu is all over again. Honora, I have heard of that. I did hear that it was... I don't know if I heard that it had won. I heard that it was involved at some recent movie awards thing. I really don't keep track of them. I couldn't have told you it was the Oscars. Like, I always forget, like... There's, like, the Oscars, the Academy Awards. I know the Emmy is for TV. But there's, like, 3 different names for awards for movies, and 2 of them are the same thing. Right, the Oscars, the Academy Awards, and the Golden Globes. And I forget which 2 of those are the same. I couldn't tell you without looking it up. What are we... Let's do yeast for the Wordle. Spark. Easy. What kind of genius? He always solves the Wordle with no trouble at all. Cart and mode are like words in idioms borrowed from French, like a la carte, a la mode. Oh, I was thinking carte blanche, but then I said a la carte, and I was like, oh, this is probably a la something, right? Except there aren't any, none of these others you say, oh, a la king, yeah, you can have something like, is it crab you have a la king, or I don't know what's a la king, but a la plancha, that must exist, I guess? I don't know what it is. Refresh and back are browser buttons, so is forward. And extensions, yeah, okay. That's probably the blue group. You mean something. If you express it, you convey it. I guess you could spell it. That would leave us median, divider, lane, and shoulder, which are like the parts of a highway. All right, that seems like a good... slash Allah? I'm not quite sure what that means. Right, and I guessed that the blue group would be the browser buttons. Browser menu items, browser buttons, sure. So divider, median, shoulder, and lane. Oh, this is the green group. Okay, well then this is the blue group. All right, well, it's nice to spot the purple, not just submit the purple group first, but actually spot it first, because I didn't. It was the first thing I saw that did. Anyway, whatever. Couldn't get the reverse rainbow, but I'm not usually too bothered trying for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.